This is the one you've been waiting for. Two teams with aspirations of greatness going head-to-head in a clash that could shape the course of their season. The energy in the stadium, absolutely electric. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. It's City versus the Raiders.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Oh, look at this, they must score! And just narrowly wide in the end. And Valverde. Through the middle. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, in the end, a bit of a letdown because it was such good play up until that point.
Good pressure to win it back.
Oh,
Every reason to believe this will be a clash to tantalise and entertain. Two teams who know precisely who they are, and the fans are very likely in for a treat today. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How do you see this one going?
It's great.
It's an opportunity. Not the most confident clearance. Well, no way through in the end. Oh, chance perhaps. And buying them time. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he just shows great reflexes and agility to keep that out. It's a top-class save.
And a useful cross. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. And danger averted. Well read. And a goal! To open the scoring, a very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at the way he glides past the defender. Makes it look so easy, but there's still plenty to do. He uses his body so well to hold off his marker, and then finishes it with real quality. That's a confident goal.
And easily intercepted. There's the shot. And he got to it fairly easily. Fine work from City to win the ball back. And options in the centre. Okay. Read it well. Oh, good-looking pass. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Oh, big moment. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. So 2-0 now. Ju. Lim. And intercepted it. Polo. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Can he put it in? And offside just as he was ready to pounce. And making the run to the inside. Well, under no real pressure as he brought the ball down. And City have possession once more. What a brilliant pass. Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Could be. Can he? Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
And there's the delivery. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, that clearance was of the no-nonsense variety, and a throw-in now. Intelligent ball. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Options in the centre. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back onside.
Decent idea. Determined just to get it behind for the corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Has to clear his lines. Showing a good reading of the game. But he could run onto it here. And that's a corner. Favouring the short one. Played towards the back post. Quick thinking on the line. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And taken short. Cross towards that far post. Played over. Clever defending.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
And there's the feed into the box. Struggling to get it away. Well, no way through in the end. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And it's a quality pass. Happy to shoot. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. And back now with Hugh. Promising possession, this. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, timely defending. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. And they get the ball rolling again. It's not lost on Raiders. They need to raise their game here. Jaggi. Faisal. Valverde with it. Was an important piece of defending. Well, they fancy a short one. Takes it on. Oh, it might be. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Could be a chance to break. Can he? Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. Corner kick forthcoming. Playing it short. And whipped into the box. Oh, goalkeeping heroics!
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
And over comes the corner. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target.
Well, it's a brilliant attacking display. So much quality in the final third. And the finishes have been really clinical. The back line just doesn't have the answers. They need to organise themselves quickly, or this could be a heavy defeat for them.
Distributing it well. It is to be a throw-in. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Faisal. Well, the ball just keeps bouncing around.
Yeah, they're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Wasteful from City. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. No nonsense clearance. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Goal on the ball. Valverde with it. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. Succeeded in blocking it. Getting in there to intercept. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Sin. Clever defending. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Not the clearance that was called for. Just the clearance that was needed.
Yeah, he's made the right choice for me. Just clearing his lines, wasn't he?
Good ball over the top. Oh, disappointing end to that. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Can they turn it into something? And into the last 15 minutes of action. Unable to get himself back on side here.
He doesn't give him time to get back on side before playing the ball through.
On to Yang. Now, will they pay for that? Full marks to the keeper.
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
That's a useful cross. A bit disappointing in the end. Lim. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. And there to intervene. And support available. Danger building. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Sin. The high press was very much on. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Thoughtful play. Can he deliver? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Teammates available. Illegally stopping the attack. Oh, he looks threatening. Is it going to be? Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him.